The Seeker. This video is sponsored by Guitar Tricks. From the world's largest guitar magazine, Guitar World, Guitar Tricks is a one-stop online music learning resource for guitarists. Signing up comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee, and you can sign up for a 2-week free trial right now by using the link in the description or the pinned comment below this video. Using this link and successfully signing up for the 2-week free trial helps support RJ's Cave. Thank you. Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining. Check this out. This is the Q1, aka the Seeker, from Donner. And it's one of the many guitars that they sell for around $199. Before we're done today, you're going to know where to find it brand new for more like $80. That's right, more like 60% off full retail. But before we do that, we got to ask the question, because we got to know, does it suck? So now tell me what you think about the way this guitar looks. Personally, I think it definitely evokes a classic, at least since the 70s anyway, style Stratocaster look. It's got the classic headstock profile with a set of 18-to-1 tuners that happen to be vintage style in appearance. The rosewood fretboard, 22 frets, the nice fire engine red paint job, the HSS setup, and the overall classic Strat look. And for the most part, the specs, they bear this out. When we take a look at the headstock, we got the classic basic Strat style shape and a set of 18-to-1 vintage style tuners, like I mentioned, the stamped string trees, and bone nut rosewood fretboard. The back of the neck is a modern C shape. Overall, the curvature from the edge of the fretboard all the way around to the other edge of the fretboard is a large or a capital C shape. And it's 42 millimeters wide at the nut. And it's relatively comfortable for, well, it's basically a one-size-fits-most kind of neck. Personally speaking, I get a little cramped up here. On a 43 or 44 millimeter wide nut, I get a little more comfortable. But it's not like it's unplayable or horrible or anything. 99% of all people aren't going to have a problem with this. It's a good neck. And it feels very comfortable. It's got a very light finish on there. It's been sealed, but not much more. And we got the 22 frets have been polished, but they are small. Okay, we have to mention that. When we talk about the body, we have to mention that it does look really, really nice in this red finish. And it does come with all the usual Strat curves. We got the belly carve, we got the arm carve, but it is not a full thickness body. It's a little bit thinner, it's a little narrower. Not a deal breaker though. That just means it's a little bit lighter for the little guys. And this is supposed to be a beginner's guitar. So, not a problem. We got HSS pickups, 3-ply pickguard, white, black, white, 11 screws, volume, tone, tone, 5-way switch, jack. We got the jack, and everything works well. So, how does it sound? And how good are the pickups? Okay, so we've taken a good look at this guitar, we've gone over it, we've taken a look at the pickups, we've opened up the insides, we tested them, we heard it, all that good stuff. So what are your opinions on the Donner Q1, aka the Seeker? Let me know in the comments. Now, as for my opinion, I think this is a very capable entry-level guitar right out of the box. When I took it out of the box, I sat down and I played it. It was almost in tune right out of the box, and I have not touched the setup. It is not perfect, but for most people, this would be considered very playable right out of the box. It does need a light tweak on the neck, just a very light one, because it is buzzing up here a little bit, and a little bit more fret polishing might also help that. So the guitar is going to get that attention. But when I tested this guitar, you heard some buzzing on it because it was an out-of-the-box sound test. Okay, so keep that in mind. And for an out-of-the-box sound test, I found this guitar to be very playable, and it sounds relatively good. I think a setup is going to make this guitar sound a little bit better and play a lot better as well. Not that it's unplayable by any means. I had no issues playing this guitar, other than that light buzzing. As for the pickups, I think they could be better, but they could be a hell of a lot worse. They're not really bad at all. They're just not to my personal taste. I think they're perfectly good for a beginner instrument. And as for modability, well, you saw the insides, and let's face it, this is a Strat. Regardless of what's going on inside, you can find and do pretty much anything you want with this guitar. So yeah, I think this guitar is a good entry-level guitar. And if you're looking for a knockaround guitar, it's something that you have no interest in like doing anything with, just kind of leaving it as is, this might be okay for you. All right, and so if you're looking about picking one of these up, I say go for it. But you don't have to go and buy this for full price, okay? Stick around, don't go nowhere. We're gonna go take a look, and I'm gonna show you where I got it and how I got this for $80. Okay, we're on eBay looking at my purchase history. This is what I paid for the Q1 right here, $87.10. This is after the listing was originally for $89.99. And then when you go there, put something in your wait list, or your watch list, whatever they call it, the wish list, that's what they call it. When you put something in your wish list and you go away, within 24 hours or so, you usually, or at least in my case, I usually get an offer back. This is usually AI giving you like a 10% discount. And in this case, that's exactly what I got. I got $9 off. So I paid $80 plus sales tax for $87.10. There are other ways to do this as well because, well, it's good that there are other ways to do this as well because this listing is actually closed. Sorry, I didn't get to make this video fast enough, I guess, because this guitar was selling out. But there are still other ones. There are still other Q1s available for $100. So with discounts, you can still get it for right around what I paid here. And I'll show you what I mean. Let's head on over to the Donner Music page. Okay, this is a perfect example. This is another Q1. The listing is for it at $100 instead of $200. That's half off. But as often is the case here on eBay, there are discount codes available. And you can see right here in this listing, you can get it for as little as $80.74 with the coupon code. Okay? There's a 15% off code right here. And I think there might, I don't know that that's going to be enough. 15% of $80 of $100. Oh yeah, that's $15. That brings it down to $85. So there's got to be another code, which is probably this one. And that's how it works out. There you go. You got multiple discounts. You got $5 off plus $14.25 for the find your discounts code, find your faves code, and you pay $80.75. That's going to be plus tax. So you're going to be right around what I paid. Maybe 50 cents more, 75 cents more, right? So all right, and Donner has two pages here, I believe. Donner Music, and there's also Donner or Donner Refurbished. I'm not exactly sure. But the other listing I'm speaking of, you can find by going to eBay Refurbished electric guitars. Let's take a look at that, see what we can do. Now, I don't know what we're going to find here, so let's see. Donner DMT 100, $125. That's a $300 guitar. That's a deal. Donner DST 152 kit. It's a package with an amp and everything for $140. And you can still get these with the discount codes. And I bet you there's a better one. Here you go, $95 plus all the discounts are available. And I mention this here because there's more than this, right? a lot of what goes on with companies like this when they do things like this on eBay or in other places, well, Donner's got to sell off product that doesn't move fast enough, right? Because if the longer you hold on to it, the more expensive it gets to hold on to. So rather than try and keep selling the same guitar pack with the amp and all that, they'll break it up. They'll sell the amplifier separate and then sell the guitar with just the gig bag for a minimal price to try and move it, okay? And in the case of refurbished, you're getting this same kind of thing here on eBay, and you're getting them to take a second look at the instrument before they sell it, because they have to make sure that there's absolutely nothing wrong with it the second time around. They don't want it back, and at this point they're probably not making any money on it. So if they get it back, they're absolutely losing money. So the refurbs are generally, I consider them like B stock. Generally really, really good deals and not a whole lot more. Generally speaking, if a guitar is too deeply discounted and it's a refurb, you can usually bet that there's something significant wrong with it, and that's going to have to be fixed on your dime. So I hope this was helpful, guys. This guitar is a very solid guitar. As I said, if you're interested in it, if it's on your radar, yeah, go for it. It's definitely a entry-level guitar, a good hang around the house kind of guitar, just as it is. It could definitely be a good project guitar if you want to learn how to upgrade guitars. I generally find guitars at this price range to be a better deal than buying a kit to build on your own. So if you're thinking about buying a guitar kit, this is probably better because you get to learn how to disassemble a guitar and then reassemble it with better parts, right? Anyway, I hope this has been helpful. You've been awesome. I've been RJ. Until the next one, take it easy.